Welcome to part 1 of SE 310 Innoslate tutorials. I'm Lieutenant Lou, and I'll be taking you through getting started with Innoslate. So Innoslate is a computer-aided systems engineering software tool, also known as CASE, and it helps systems engineers manage the complexity and chaos of systems engineering. As you can see in this diagram, it gives a bit of insight into what Innoslate does. A big part of that is allowing teammates to collaborate on a systems engineering project. So what does Innoslate do? Innoslate builds a database relating the 4 primary elements of system development, which are documents, requirements, functions, and components. So we have a source document, and that's the source of requirements, which are satisfied by functions and performed by components of the system, and so on. You can see all of the relationships that tie these 4 elements together. So the terminology that Innoslate uses is slightly different from what we use in traditional systems engineering. In this diagram, you can see that a document is what Innoslate calls an artifact, requirement, or statement. Function is called an action in Innoslate, and a component, whether it be a subsystem or a unit or an assembly, are all called assets in Innoslate. So this is how we'll use it in SE 310. We'll be using Innoslate to develop a relational database for your Euchre system. So the first step that you'll do is loading descriptions of system documents into Innoslate. Step 2, importing and refining requirements from system documents into Innoslate. Step 3, using Innoslate's graphical development utility to generate system functions that address those requirements. And 4, developing a physical hierarchy of components which are designed to perform the system's functions. And along these steps, you'll be forming relationships between our 4 SE elements in Innoslate. To get started with Innoslate, go to innoslate.com, and you're going to click Sign Up. From here, pick an email address you'd like to use for Innoslate. I'm going to use my USAFA.edu account, but you can use your Missionet account as well. Agree to their terms of service. I've already signed up for an Innoslate account, but you're going to click Sign Up, and from there, Innoslate will send an email to your inbox, and you're going to click on the URL that they send you. They're going to ask for a username and password, and after you create that, give them your first and last name, and your account will be activated. So let's sign into Innoslate. So here's going to be your dashboard. You can see all of the projects here. Right now, I already have a few projects in, but this is going to be blank when you first start out. One thing you want to make sure is in this upper left corner over here, make sure that this says academic. If it doesn't say that, then click on Manage Projects and switch your organization and make sure that it's academic. For now, let's go back. And from your dashboard here, you can create a new project. So I'm going to create a demo project. And I'm going to give the description SE 310 demo. Create and go. And so this is what your project's dashboard is going to look like. To share an Innoslate project, you're going to choose which project you want to share, and then click on the share button over on the top right. You're going to want to make sure that everybody who you want to share it with has a free Innoslate account and that they've signed up with their .edu account. Now pick the username of whoever you want to share it with, Let's just say that I want to share with Juan Ramos. And you can choose as many users as you'd like. Make sure that they're on Collaborator so that they can also view and edit everything on the project. And then you're going to click Share. Now after you're done with that, all of the people collaborating on the project should be able to simultaneously view and edit the project.